And here we are. Hello.
Hello,
Hey, how's it
welcome to our
going?
first podcast. Hi, Alessio.
Hi, Rafal. So, yeah, we are the content creators for Spectrum Filaments. My name is Alessio and
And my name is Rafał. I'm from Poland, and Alessio is from Italy.
yeah,
This way, sorry.
yeah,
So
understood.
what we achieved within 6 months, I think maybe more than 6 months, we uploaded 140 videos and shorts
Wow.
over on YouTube and more social medias. And I think our projects are pretty cool, but they don't have too much views they deserve, I think. But I think it's gonna change in the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, except the one exception of the infill uh 50 over
Comparison of
50,000.
infills, yeah.
Well, that was
This is pretty good.
unexpected. It was
I think it
unexpected.
was expected because it's a very interesting topic. How which infill you want to choose for which project, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's I think
absolutely.
it's pretty important. So you did a good topic on this video.
Yeah, the only
I need to say
problem,
that.
our users, our viewers, kind of uh, pointed out something really actually fair that the animation made with the AI were not giving justice to the actual use of the infills. That's why I did a continuous of the video, breaking every single infill.
I think it was justified that you did the second video, because this AI was just like education purposes only, not for like a practical uh, showcase, right? So yeah, good, good, very
Yeah,
good
yeah,
job.
yeah. Totally agree. It was fun to make. Yeah, especially the that action. Show it to the viewers in case they didn't see it.
In case you didn't see the video, you can find it on our channel. So just you
Yes,
can go there, and
and
I
this
think it's
was
going to be one of
the
the popular videos.
yeah, and this was the actual thumbnail. All the infills. I mean, obviously this is the filament PLA matte, and this is spicy copper. Talking about filaments.
I knew it. I knew it. This is the filament. You can see it from the far away, because it's so cool.
Even this one,
My favorite color, I think.
spicy
Yeah,
copper, spicy copper. Even my logo
the
is
mic
made with
looks
that.
mic looks really professional.
Or
Okay,
maybe,
for today
yeah.
for today's topic, we talk with Alessio to compare one of my printer and one of his printer, because I will have a Prusa Core one, and you will have which one?
Bambu Lab
Is
P2S.
P2S. Okay, so it's a
P2S.
new model. It
It's
came
a
this year or last year?
couple of months ago. Just a bit
Okay,
when we were at Formnext, I got it literally few days. Actually, when I got there, I sent my first print to with the P2S. Yeah, so it was mid
oh yeah,
November. Mid November.
okay,
Two
okay.
months. 2 months.
And Bamboo Lab on Formnext released
C.
H2C, or
H2C, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, with
Yeah,
a
it was
different novel.
it was a really amazing event. For me, it was my first time at Formnext, and seeing those printers live when they announced them, I was so excited, especially seeing the monstrosity of the H2C with the vortex system. And we can talk about Prusa because holy moly, Prusa was another level with the Bontech, with the index system. We were there watching it together with 8 nozzles swapping system. It's not a tool changer, but it's a nozzle swapping system, sort of like the H2C, but 10 times better.
I think the only difference is that on the Vortex system they didn't provide this PTFE tubes, so you need to roll the filament again twice. So this is
Oh,
where the time adds up, right, for printing. So this is just one small difference, and if they could fix it, it will be amazing as well as index system from the Bontech.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
they will come up with something. It's brand new. It's still not out, is it?
the Bontex or the Bontech?
The combo Prusa and index
No, no, no.
system.
As far as I know, they will because it's gonna be weird situation because as far as I know, Prusa will not sell the kit. They will just like resell the kit through the Bontech website or something like that.
Yeah.
So once you buy Prusa, you're gonna get, for example, discount for the Bontech system with index system. But when we've been on Formnext, I thought it was funny situation because like everybody knows it's gonna come. Everybody saw even 1 year before the screenshot of the printer with this system because Joseph Prusa was just like having fun on X, you know. And I went to the which printer was that next to the Prusa? It was this big, not the Sovo, but the other one. I don't remember now. They had
Boron.
Voron, yeah.
I think it was a
They had this.
Boron because they basically the amazing point of the index system that is totally modular and it goes basically in any printer. It's not just exclusive to Prusa. So, and you can choose, you know, I want to do just 4, 3, 6, 7. That's the amazing bit because anything that is modular, I'm up for it.
And just to finish story, they had this Voron with this index system for. I thought there was like 6 maybe nozzles or something like that.
Yeah.
And I asked them, "What about Prusa?" And they would like, "We don't know." We don't know. And the next day was officially showed to the public with the printer. And the Core One, like the old model it's gonna have 8 because there's no more space on the front, and the Core One L will have 12. So it's like
What?
a lot. Yeah.
Oh, but where do you put all the
And
other extra
also,
spools?
yeah, they planning to do 4 on the side, 4 on the other side, and 4 on the back. So
4
you
on the
need to
back.
put the printer in the middle of the room.
So,
But maybe someone will make, you know, like a cabinet for filaments or something. I don't know. It's community driven also. So if someone will make a good project, they will just upload it to printables. Why not?
yeah.
But can you tell me, because in Index you're gonna have different nozzle sizes also? Can you mix the nozzles on the Vortex also, or?
Good question. As far as I remember, I don't think you can print on a same print with different nozzle sizes. I think it's just a software thing, so it will be available like the AMS2 Pro there as a drying feature, but you cannot print and dry at the same time. But now there is a new update from Bambu Studio, but only the H2C. If you have the new firmware, you can now print and dry at the same time. So eventually they will
That's
roll it
cool.
out. Oh yeah, because I never use it. I have 2 P2S. I have basically two MS Pro 2 with the drying feature, but I never used it because I rather use it. Maybe, you know, I start the drying system, the drying process a couple of hours before my prints, and then when it prints, it keeps drying to keep the filaments dry. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, the main problem of drying while printing is that while you warm up the PLA, for example, and PETG also as well, they're gonna get soft, and there is gonna be heat creep. So
Oh
This is
yeah.
why I think they avoid it as much as possible. But people are, louder. They want to have heating and, having
Drying and printing at
drying.
the same time.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shall we
yeah.
maybe
So
give the
why not?
viewers a little bit of story of just a quick one introduction of who you are, what's your background, what's my background, very quickly, and then we can go with the other topics.
I'm just gonna say hi to Acid Fly Studios. Hello.
Oh, it's the
Okay.
same one that
So
was in your live stream on Wednesday.
of course, yes.
Hello.
Okay. So Alessio, let's start with you.
Ah, dang it. Okay. I'll try to
The
keep it
floor is
short.
yours.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it short because as you can see, even on my videos on YouTube on the channel, I struggle to keep it short. So I'll try. Okay. So I was born 50 years ago. Now, my background is is I started in the late 90s using 3D softwares for mechanical purposes. I'm actually in the family company in an office that I use for the YouTube studio, but we used to do mechanical parts for cars, tools, dies, and all this kind of systems. Pretty complicated stuff using CNC machines. So for me, using a 3D printer, it's going back home, but much simpler, much simpler. After that, I literally wanted to change my life a little bit. And for a couple of years, I've been studying computer graphics, 3D animation, especially. So I started using every 3D software out there. And I ended up in London, in the UK first, as a 3D character rigger. So I was building the skeletons for the animations for movies, video games, and such. After that, I went to a couple of more companies doing the same job. Then I got bored because always in front of a screen, 24 hours, even at home, because we are geeks and nerds. We can never stop. So I kind of changed my career a little bit. I became a tattoo artist, a chef, a skateboarding instructor, and many, many others. But I returned to graphics, 3D design, 3D character designing, and going to 3D printing. I remember 5 years ago, I saw a 3D printer somewhere, obviously on would have been on YouTube somewhere. I'm like, whoa, what is this thing that melts plastic, creates lines one after the other, and then you have an object like this mouse? I'm like, what? Okay. So I said to my brother, he works in the family company. Like, yeah, why don't we buy one together and we just play with it because he's a little bit of a nerd like me. He now has an X1C, and he was like, no, it's not going anywhere. I'm like, what? Yes, it will. It's gonna catch on. Plus, I asked him because they were very expensive back then. They were very expensive, and like pretty crap machines. They were Betslingers. To build them and put them together, it take like a couple of hours. And if you're lucky, you get a first layer. So, and then 3 years ago, I decided to go straight, and I bought my first one, Elegoo Neptune 4 Plus, and I started making right away helmets. I got them in front of me. I don't know if I can turn the camera around, but maybe I can try. Oh, if nothing falls off. Oh my gosh. But all the helmets are there.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Maybe when we were gonna talk about our favorites prints and stuff, I'll bring the Iron Man helmet because it moves, lights up, and it speaks. And we can talk about it later. But after the Yellow Neptune 4 Plus, I went for a Neptune 3 Plus, then a Neptune 4 Plus, Neptune 4 Pro, and then I got bored. I'm like, okay, I need to go the next step, and I got a Bambu Lab A1. with no AMS. No AMS, just an A1. But then I already put my eyes on the Bambu P1P, the one that is just a frame with no panels. It's not enclosed. There's no enclosure. So I said to my dad, well, if you lend me a hundred euros, I can I can send this one back, and I'm gonna get the P1P. And then that was the best deal. So the P1P became a P1S because I got the enclosure. Then I got another P1S. Then I got what did I get? One another A1 combo, Centauri Carbon, P2S, and the last P2S, and that's pretty much it. As for Spectrum Filaments, I was working on my own channel, like you. All the links are in the description for both of us. And one day I got a video call from our CEO Michael, and yeah, and now 6 months later, I'm still a content creator with you on Spectrum Filaments.
Very good, very nice story. It was pretty fast, I need to say.
I was struggling.
Okay, I will try to do my story even faster because it's not as exotic and interesting. But yeah, I'm mostly interested in video making more than 3D printing and making stuff. But I started my 3D printing hobby back in 2000. I think it was 15 or 16 when Creality CR10. I think it was 10S. The big one with the bed slinger. It was pretty big. It was bigger than Ender because I wanted to print big things. And before I was working as a car mechanic, and I also was like to do make stuff from nothing. So 3D printing was something especially good because, as you said, you just have an idea and boom, you can do the 3D model and have it in your hands. So this was appealing to me, and I had I had a lot of experience with Blender, even when version 2, and then it was a big jump from version 2 to 2.8. I remember that.
Oh my God,
And
yeah.
then I was, yeah. And then I like to, I always record videos and mounting them, putting together renders on the YouTube and stuff like that. So I always needed some extra parts for my camera rigs and for GoPros and drones and stuff like that. So I just went to Blender, make a model, 3D printed, and it was working. And when I lived in Norway before, I also made some models that I sold there. And then I moved back to Poland, and I still had this interest in 3D printing, but I switched from CR10S to an cubic Cobra. But I was pretty much disappointed in those printers, so I discovered Prusa printers. They were very expensive, but
Oh my God, yeah.
I give it a shot because they had this reputation. It wasn't Bambu Lab still yet there, but I waited and waited and waited, and their MK4 came because even if I wanted to buy MK3, everybody was saying it's going to be MK4 coming up. So I waited for MK4, and oh my gosh, this was something good. This was something amazing, and yeah, then it came Core 1, but I still prefer MK4S because it's a bit faster when you want to print small things. So yeah, I still make some models. I do the testing. I I like to print practical things, something that you can have more than one usage. I don't like to print dragons and stuff like that, more technical stuff. But making videos for Spectrum Filaments, we work with Alessio at the same time, basically. So to showcase filaments, I need to print different things, but I justify that by if I'm going to print a dragon, or if I'm going to print the chocolate bunny somewhere here, I'm just going to print it once, and you're gonna see how it looks, so you don't need to print it yourself. But if you like, you can print it, right? So it's fine. It's also always depends on what you need. So here I am working for Spectrum Filaments, and we provide we try to provide pretty good value on the videos for you guys.
Nice one.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much for my introduction.
No, it's a very cool story too. Also, we spoke in person at Form Next, so we got to know each
Yeah,
other in person and have a really great time because we did. It was pretty awesome. And we have a lot of things in common, like using Blender, for example. I use Blender too. Who doesn't? It's a free software, so and it's pretty great. So it's really great. And so talking about Prince, because you show the chocolate bunny, which is not chocolate, but that's your last video, your latest video. So guys, make sure to check that video because it's pretty cool. So what's your favorite material and color?
for me, from color, as I said before, it was spicy copper. I don't have 3D models with spicy copper right now, but I have two spools of spicy copper because I like to use it. It's PLA, of course, it's PLA silk. I like anything that imitates metal. For example, aluminum silver, we have also PLA silk. It's amazing. It's so shiny when you're printing slow. I love
Yes,
it.
love.
Uh, but the gold, I'm disappointed with the gold. I need to say it. I need to say it loud. Sorry, Michał. The gold I got, it's not as gold as I expected. It's like cold gold. But
Yeah.
we have this PET G, which is called, which how I don't remember what was the name for this gold, but you can see this one. It looks like a bit darker, and
Yeah.
if you're gonna see it in a better quality, it's much better gold than the PLA silk. So I prefer the PET G. But for the materials, I recently discovered how good is PCTG, because
All right.
it's much more durable, much more elastic than PET-G and PLA, of course, and it's super easy to print, just like PET-G, but a little bit higher temperature. And I did the test. I did show it on the last stream that I printed. So, sorry for making this weird look. I printed this profile. It's 1 meter long.
Whoa.
Uh, it's a 2020. You know, this extruded profile. So this is PCTG, and if you're gonna bend it like this, it's just like, it's not gonna break.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it's 20 times stronger. So I really like to start to use this filament, this material, much often.
I
What about
never.
you, Alessio? What you would
Yeah.
prefer?
You know what? It's funny did you mention PCTG because I have them there literally on the rack and I never used it because I'm like first time I got the films I'm like what PCTG, what the hell is PCTG? I have no idea. So because I
Yeah,
wasn't like last year until a year ago I wasn't very familiar with engineering filaments or well I only knew PLA, PETG, TPU, and that was it. And I was like, whoa, there's a huge range of filaments. And then when you start using engineering filaments, you start also throwing away nozzles, like I did. But yeah, as for me, my favorite filaments are I got a few. Got the filament series. I'm just in love with that filament. It's PLA matte Trooper Gray. I got a bunch printed here actually. Hold on. I made a video about this. Okay, there you go.
oh,
This
cool.
is this is Trooper Gray. I just love this shade of gray. It looks super cool. Then there is another one a little bit lighter, which is this one. Probably on camera doesn't show, but this is light gray and this is white. And this is
Mm.
obviously black. So I did a little gradient of these drawers that you can do with your empty spools. I designed them. I copied the idea, obviously, because you cannot make anything new nowadays. You think an idea, oh, it's already there. But I designed them from scratch. So that's the cool thing. So for filament, like I mentioned, yeah, the filament, series filament PLA Trooper Gray. the filament PLA CF black, just top notch. I think I got something here printed in PLA CF. Let me grab it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was fun. So this was a case for the radio that we
Mm-hmm.
did. There is a video as well, collaboration video. This one went, it was a failure because it was bubbles. And those bubble
Okay.
means the filament is not dry. And but it still printed it, and I love the finish because you cannot see the layer lines. You just see this really nice matte. I don't know. It
Mm.
just looks amazing. Um, and
Many
obviously,
people are trying to. Yeah, many people are trying to hide the layer lines in their 3D prints because they want to like hide it because it
yeah.
didn't wasn't printed. We have a question from Fina25. Was there anything that positively surprised you after we started working together? You started working together. Was there a moment when you thought, okay, this is something we didn't expect?
Was there a moment when you thought, okay, this is something we didn't expect? Was there anything that positively surprised you after we started working together?
What I understand is that hello, Theonel. What I understand from this question is that between us, when we started working together, what was positive between us, and what was the biggest like weird thing that we expect that we discovered experienced
Oh
between
yeah,
us.
for me, it was the absolute ease and fun that I have working with you guys, with you, Rafal, with the CEO, with our CEO, Miao Zolodek, and everyone in the team. Everyone is so nice. Even by email, when I request new filaments, it's just right, and oh, you give me 10 of this and that. I'm like, boom, and then in 2 days they're here. I'm like, oh my god, it is awesome! Like a little baby playing with toys. And what instead was not that I didn't expect of Spectrum Filaments being so big. Yeah, this was
I agree here. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't expect Spectrum Filaments to be that big, which
I agree
surprisingly
on that
good.
point because I had this opportunity to meet Michał in person, our boss, the CEO. But the production is so big. It's like its fourth building now that it's finished, and it's like so many extruders, so many filaments everywhere. Uh, it's pretty big. But to go back to this question between me and Alessio and other people in Spectrum Filaments is that uh, I'm surprised how much the boss, this Michał, it's making it a short period of time. He's making so much new things, new ideas coming to reality. I'm just like, okay, this is the new level of organization,
Yeah,
and. Also, all guys in the job that we work with, they are like, if you ask for something, they just gonna do it. It's just like done. This is done, and I never
yeah,
seen that before in any workplace. So I'm amazed about this. And with Alessio, I'm gonna be a little bit honest here. Uh, I didn't understand Alessio in the beginning, and after we met on the phone next, I realized that we have a different cultures.
we do, we
Because
do.
as far as I understand, the Polish culture is like we like to work. We need to work. We need to do stuff all the time. And Alessio have time, right? He like to chill. He don't want to be pushed around to do everything in like a super short period of time, and we just need to do everything in one time, and it's like yeah, we had some different expectations when we're gonna post the videos, but we figure
Oh
it
yeah,
out now.
yeah,
Everything is cool. So sometimes you need to meet someone in person to
oh yeah,
understand what we are saying, because you cannot understand people when you're just chatting or have a video conference call, because
absolutely not.
this is something else. Yeah, sorry
Oh
for
yeah,
bringing it up, but it's so funny for me.
yeah, but also you have to say that we've been thrown into the mix with no introduction. Just
Oh
he's the
yeah,
content creator. I'm the content creator. Oh, who is doing the video? Oh, he's doing the same videos. Oh, it felt like it was a competition at some point, but when we met at Form Next, like, look at this guy. It was like, hey man, what's up? Blah blah
yeah,
blah.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
was
yeah,
just like we've known each other forever, same interests, and
yeah.
it was fun. I really had a blast. Like, yeah, I really missed those 3 days at Form Next.
Yeah, we just waiting for the next form next.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. So, oh, sorry, I lost one thing. Sorry, I'm not disappeared. I'm still there. There we go. I'm back.
We
And
have the next question. Yeah, yeah.
no, yeah, because we were talking about Form Next, and you said the printers. We talked about the index system and all that stuff. And I'm gonna tell and ask you the actual next question. What's your favorite 3D printer?
To me, it doesn't have any like competition. MK4S, Prusa MK4S, the older model. It's just
Oh,
like number one printer. That it has the most hours on it, and it's just running all the time. It's like this printer. It's I want to have second one like this, because okay, I have many printers. I like big printers. I have Creality K2 Plus because it was like pretty affordable for this 350 millimeters.
yeah, it is.
um, and I also have this belt printer that can print long things, so it's fun,
Hmm.
but they are
Yeah,
not as reliable as Prusa printers, especially the MK4S. So I this is my second choice. So the Prusa is number one. That's all. What about
yeah.
you?
Why? Of course, I knew that. I knew that. No, I just wanted to hear. But I'm actually surprised that you said the MK4. I thought you were gonna say the Core One. But yeah, nice, nice answer. Well, my favorite printer is obviously from Bambu Lab, and now that I've got the P2S, and I had A1, P1P, P1S, and P2S. It's a real tough battle. I'm torn. I used the X1C from my brother when we 3D printed the keychains for Next. So I used it for like 2 weeks nonstop and never had a failure. It was cool, but I gotta go with the P2S. It's
Newer model.
it's not just because it's new. It's the technology inside the printer, the tool head, it's completely redesigned. I actually reviewed it on my channel. If anyone is interested, go and check it out.
Mhm.
And the the cooling system, so many new things that it just it's crazy. The swappable nozzle, quick swappable nozzle. Just open it like the A1. Open, take it out, boom, done. I have a drawer now
Mm,
full of nozzles. Finally, I have a collection from zero point 0.2 to
mm.
0.8 for the P1S and the P2S. That's the thing though. Bambu Lab does this thing that doesn't make anything compatible to any machines. So I can now swap things around, but I'm pretty sure that with Prusa you can.
Basically, I'm swapping the hot end with the two connectors. So it's a heating block, a heater, sensor, and the nozzle. And there's just two knobs. There's no screws. So it's a little bit less um, intuitive, because you need to remove one cover, disconnect two connectors, and just replace everything. But I don't change nozzles too much, so I don't like think about it too much. So, but I have A1 also. So yeah, it's the changing the hot end. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
So
it is. I guarantee you that working 2 years with the P2S and have to remove. I'll show you.
I, I worked with P1S before, and it was like two Allen keys or something like that.
I got these are the nozzles for the P1S,
Yeah,
and this
yeah. There's two
one's
Allen keys, right, in the top.
yeah, and these are the
Yeah.
swappable one for the P2S.
Oh yeah.
Super slick.
Okay.
It's just
Hmm.
amazing. And like I was saying, I never had the needs to swap nozzles. I always went with the zero point 0.4, standard zero point 0.4. But because now I'm getting better and better at 3D printing and understanding filaments, understanding layer height. Oh yeah, I thought like a year ago, oh, zero point 0.8, it goes faster because it makes the layer higher. Wrong. It actually make the printer go slower, but it makes it stronger because the layer is thicker and it bonds way better. And for zero point 0.2 nozzles, well, that's for small prints, little details, if you want to do like a figurine. But it's good to have them because, for example, TPU, I printed a couple of shoes recently with just for testing, and I actually broke the uh, the the extruder motor, the extruder motor
Oh.
behind the tool that was done, and so yeah, okay, you need to use a zero point 0.6 nozzle to print
Hmm.
better with
Hmm.
TPU or any
Hmm.
flexible filament like our series, the S Flex from the Spectrum Filament series, which are
Hmm.
absolutely great. If you remember, I printed a pair of slippers right away as soon as I got them with the S Flex Blue, and they lasted for 3 weeks every day because it was summer, so I was wearing them every day. So pretty good resistance.
Durable material.
Oh
We
yeah,
have a few questions on the chat.
oh yeah, sure.
So the first question was the quick question was does your PLA work on a generic profile on the Bambu Lab printer? Alessio, can you
Absolutely.
explain?
Uh, um, does your okay? Yeah, this is Anna Zodak, probably Polish, probably Polish. And yeah, so
Hi, Anya.
it's Anya. No way. But yeah, so I wanted to make a video about calibrating deep filament PLA, but no need. Just select generic PLA and you're golden. With the PLA, deep filament PLA matte, I actually haven't tried the generic on the normal standard Spectrum Filaments PLA, but it does. It's just normal PLA. It works a treat on Bambu Lab. I hope that
On
answers your
Prusa as
question.
well. You can use generic or Prusament PLA and it's gonna work, no problem. I also tried different filaments on the generic profiles and PETG works okay. PLA with TF as well. You don't need extra profiles. I think the only one on no, okay, I have two filaments that I need to change profiles. It was the filament HTPLA, the high temperature one, and also the PA6 with the glass fiber. It was a little bit different. It has a lot of extrusion problems. I mean, you need to reduce the extrusion because the density is higher. So that's all. The
Yeah.
blue one.
HTPLA ready to go. Yeah. There is another question that is interesting. Someone Helix 4D said, not a Bambu Lab fan, don't like the enclosed ecosystem. And I agree. Totally agree. But this is a preference. just for example, if you're an Android user or an iPhone user, Apple, it's pretty much what it is. If you get a Prusa, you have an Android. If you get a Bambu Lab, you have an Apple. And surprisingly, my phone is an Android, but my printers are a Bambu Lab. But it's just a matter of
I would,
preferences.
I think I would put it that way, that if you want to have just a printer and print whatever you can find on the internet, just use Bambu Lab. It's fine. But if you want to mod the printer, or you want to like do something extra on the printer, Prusa gives you the tools for that. So everything is like moddable, open source. So you can change the code, you can change the motors, you can change everything, and it's going to work. So it's fine.
Yeah,
But
this is
on the
something
Bambu
that
Lab,
I
it's tricky.
no, but I as a Bambu Lab user, I'm actually fascinated by Prusa quite a bit. But for me, it was a little bit prohibiting price wise.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, yeah, it's a little bit over the top for me. But the new Core 1 or Core 1L, when the index system from Bontech will be ready, I think I'm gonna get one.
I think the value will be much more justified here when you're gonna get 8 nozzles, and
Yeah,
change of the color will take 8 seconds
8 seconds.
without
It's crazy.
without purging, of course.
Oh my God. I remember when we were there, literally in front of it, staring like that. He changed it? It's printing already? What? Crazy. Shall we
Yeah, it
like
was something weird.
shall we do like give a little note of attention to Centaur Carbon 2? Remember when we saw it with that huge monstrosity on the top, and because I had Elegoo before, and I still have the yeah, you can see it. It's right there, the Centauri Carbon with the blue top, and it's not bad. It works really well now that I changed the nozzle. The prints are going crazy fast, and when you hit print, 1 minute and it start printing. Wow, I'm like, so cool. The Bambu Labs take
Mm.
like 10 minutes before they start printing because they do all the checks, a lot of checks. The whole thing. But before we mentioned that this Bamboo Prusa thingy, maybe I don't know if the viewers are up for it. Maybe we can 3D print something together. You on your Prusa and I'm on the P2S using the HT, the filament HT. We're gonna do like a 3D Benchy live. What do you say?
Sure. I'm
You're
just
up for
gonna.
it?
I just need to grab my filament.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open my filament, and while you go do that, see if there are any other comments.
I'm gonna
Here,
take HTPLA in color of Ryobi because it's my
okay.
favorite.
There is a comment. Hold on. Hello, guys. What was your very first impression of Spectrum, and how has it changed over time? Well, that goes back to what I said before, that I didn't I wasn't expecting spectrum filaments to be this big and so detailed and profiled, especially with the engineering materials and filaments. It's insane. I have a ton of engineering materials and filaments that I don't even know how to say the names. So even imagine even using them. I still have so many filaments to try out, but that's good because it's gonna create content. And oh, I have a great idea for not this Wednesday video because this Wednesday video is still printing. I got the prints done, almost done. But for next Wednesday, we're gonna do ABS Kevlar. So deep stuff. And I'm just gonna give a hint to the viewers. Marvel Captain A is going to be involved. So I'm gonna leave it to that.
Okay, sounds nice.
It's gonna be epic if I can manage to put the prints actually together as I want. It's going to be an impact resistant test and to see how strong really is, which it is because I 3D printed this little benchy with ABS Kevlar and I tried to destroy it and I didn't succeed. You can see the marks. Look, you see the marks? There was a hammer trying to break it.
Indestructible.
Indestructible. It's crazy. Just a benchy. Unbelievable.
But probably you can break off the chimney, the not
the
the
top.
chimney, but the yeah, the top, the tube.
I tried to
It's
break
always
it.
broke.
Oh, I broke it. Yeah, but did you see
Yeah,
how much
it's
force did I
hard, but
put? With the
yeah,
normal PLA, be like, that's crazy.
yeah.
Okay, so
The
I
same
got my filament, put it out.
the same things goes with the HTPLA. It's much more harder, more plasticity it has, or something like that. So it's much harder to break the bench as well. So
Oh yeah, there were a couple of questions. So, oh, Fina25. Oh, ABS Kevlar, I'm interested. Well, Helix 4D, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you will be notified when the ABS Kevlar video will come out. And thanks for commenting. And the Fina25 said, I am Bambu fan, Alessio. Yeah. 80% filaments I use are Spectrum. Oh, nice one. Thank you. And I'm curious what you bring to the market this year. There are always a lot of novelties at Formnext. Formnext, visiting your booth since 2018. Wow! Thank you so much. Nice one. All right, so we're gonna try this PLA hit resistant. We made tons of video about it, right? Right, Rafal?
yeah,
We made
maybe not enough.
not enough, but quite enough. So I'm gonna grab my printer closer. It is super heavy.
Alessio, when we talk about benchy, we're talking about this small benchy, right?
Yeah,
Like this big.
the normal one, yeah. Just the standard
Because I
benchy,
was
yeah. The standard benchy. 35 minutes. It
I,
will take 35 minutes.
I was once I was wondering which one is correct one, the big one or the small one, because people were like printing it within 8 minutes. I was like, this is not possible.
I have bigger one as well. This is a pretty big one too. Heat resistant will come this year. That's from our CEO. Message from our CEO. And also TPU
We
foaming,
have
HDPE, HDPE CF. Oh, whoa. I love CF filaments. Oh my God. This blend, nice one. So yeah, heat resistant will come this year and TPU foaming and HDPE CF. All these names are a mouthful. Okay, I'm gonna load the filament.
is there any rules on printing the benchy?
No, just standard profile. Literally standard profile. I mean the standard 0.2 in fill, whatever it is, just the standard profile. Well, let's gonna check the specs together. Just let me load the filament first. Okay. Okay, let me get this one out. We have all the filament in there, all of them. All done. And here goes. And load. Opening Bambu Studio. I'm already opening Bambu Studio so we can check the main specs of our profiles. I'm just gonna load the HTPLA filament profile. Okay, filament is loaded. generic PLA blue.
Oh
And
my
you,
gosh, my printing profile takes 45 minutes.
sorry?
My printing profile takes 45 minutes.
Let me check mine. Okay, so device P1 P2S. This one is the number one. Okay. P2S is 0.4. Polymeg let's see. PLA. Benchy. Benchy 3D Benchy. Synchronized filaments. Okay, synchronize. Let's select HTPLA. Oh, I don't have HTPLA as a profile on this machine. Let me copy it very quickly. So,
Okay,
why
so
doesn't
HTPLA is a heat-resistant PLA. It can withstand 150 degrees Celsius
yeah?
for extended period of time. So it's pretty good filament. It's also a little bit more durable. I mean, even more durable than the lens from PLA. So I really like to print with it, but it likes to warp. So sometimes you need to use glue or this blue super tack bed to keep it on the place. What nozzle do you like in your Prusa? My Prusa has this the most expensive one, which is CHT high flow, and it's also hardened obsidian, so it's pretty good for everything. You don't need to change 0.4. So all arounder. Also, we have information about our form next last year. It looked great, and Kate liked our new Ultra foam. Thank you very much. Our booth was amazing. I think so too. That was basically the idea from our boss and his wife. So good job, Michał and Ola. Very good job. Everyone loved it. Maybe this year will be as well very interesting, or maybe it's going to be the same. We'll see. I can vote for the same because it was pretty good with the cafe on the middle. So it was nice to sit down, take a sip of coffee or tea, and chat a little bit with everyone. So thank you for coming by. Alessio, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm just copying the specs for HTPLA from P1S to P2S. It's just volumetric speed, just 20 instead of 24, and then the cooling part. Come on, cooling. I think
Helix wrote that HPLA will print well on TD Max 4 using their solar cooler at 45 Celsius chamber. I would say that the HTPLA like to be cooled down pretty fast and pretty much. So I like to open the door, remove the top, and print at lower temperatures, 210 on the nozzle, and the bed is 50 with a smooth surface, and it usually works the best. So you don't want to overheat it. And Vic, it's which filament is your favorite? Could you recommend one that is easy to print with, but also has high temperature resistance? I am a beginner user and need some advice. Depends how much temperature you want to have resistance, because usually HTPLA will be good because it's PLA. As I said like 1 second ago, you want to print it 210 degrees on the nozzle and 50 degrees on the bed, and it should be fine. It's easy to print. Sometimes when it's warping, you just need to use the glue and it's going to be fine. But if you want to avoid the glue and you want to get a little bit better filament, I will suggest to use PCTG because it can withstand, I think, 87 degrees or 90 maybe, and it's very durable. It's but you need to have higher temperature on printing, like 280 to 290 degrees Celsius, and the bed needs to be like around 90. So it's hot, pretty hot.
okay, I'm back.
Welcome back,
And
Alessio.
I just copied the profile, and like you said, at 100% is gonna take an hour here. So we can reduce the
Mhm.
scale to 50%. It's gonna take 30 minutes.
50% on the small benchy.
Or we can print just a cube.
And the cube is not gonna be as detailed, right?
Yeah. Well, let's do a small 3D
Let,
benchy. 50% scale
yeah.
3D benchy.
Okay, 50%,
Yeah.
slice,
Slice
12 minutes.
says how many?
12 minutes.
12. Whoa. Mine says 30 minutes. Do you
What
have
speed do
the...
you have? Maybe.
Well, I have the HTPLA profile, which the cooling is probably the one that does not... okay, layer time. Hold on. Let me decrease this. This is crazy. Okay, let's go to 4. Slice again. 18 minutes. Okay, we got it.
I'm just gonna check my speeds.
Yeah, so the speeds and also strength. I have 2 walls and 15% infill grid.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Okay, we can start the prints.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's
start.
do this.
All right,
I'm
and
gonna
print. PLA, that's good. Review and yeah, just gonna go. No time lapse, no auto bed leveling, flow calibration, yes. So we'll start quicker. Let's go. I'm gonna move
I'm pretty close
myself
to the
away.
printer, so I hope it's not gonna be too loud.
I'm gonna move myself away so people will see the printer in action. Oh, I need to close the... There you go.
Polar cooler or helix road. Okay, I can see. Okay, now I get it. So it's cooling even better. But also we have this low warp nylon. It's because I saw that the people when they are printing nylon, it likes to warp a lot, and our low warp nylon doesn't warp as much, which the name says.
Yeah, low warping. Which filament is your favorite? Could you recommend one of that is easy to print with, but also has high temperature resistance? I'm a beginner user and need some advice. Oh, you read that comment already. Yeah.
Now you can say what would you prefer or what you recommend.
Huh. Well, we already mentioned our favorite filaments. I'm going for, like I said before, the filament PLA matte, but also spicy copper, PLACF. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with PLACF. It's probably the best looking, best looking. Yeah, feels great at the touch, and yeah, it looks amazing. No layer lines visible because all the little specks of carbon fiber. Also, guys, if you want to see them under a microscope, I posted a video last Wednesday. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Science. and
Science, bro.
what else? HTPLA will print well in a Chidi Max 4 using their polar cooler. Right. Um, like Rafal was saying about, for example, nylon being inclined to warp quite a bit. It's not just nylon, but PCCF tends to warp just like that. If you don't have a heating chamber, that's a problem. So what I do when I have no heating chamber is I preheat the printer like at least 20 minutes and I close everything. No gaps for air to get in. And I also not just preheat the bed at higher temperature, but also the nozzle. I leave it to 250, 300 degrees so that in 20 minutes at least I can reach roughly 50 degrees Celsius inside the chamber. And if you're careful, not opening the door or opening the lid, you'll be able to get no warping. That was my experience with PCCF, ASA 275, PLACF as well. But yeah, it's just a matter of trial and errors, uh, different, how do you say, different situations, environment especially. Like here, if I have the heating on with the fan with the AC, that literally throws hot air, and the radiator is on, I create an environment that it's warm enough that even if I open the door, print at crazy temperatures, I'm not gonna get any creeps or warping.
Helix 4D wrote, I print Spectrum low warp nylon at 18 volumetric flow, 270 degrees Celsius, 96 C bed, and 65 C chamber on KD Plus 4 at 200 millimeters per second.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but if you see the specs, it makes sense. 270 degrees and 90 degrees the bed and 65 the chamber. That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah, the chamber is pretty important to
Yeah.
get pretty good adhesion.
Yeah, if you imagine like 4 years ago with the bed slingers, you couldn't even print PETG.
Yeah, I remember when we've been printing on Creality on the glass bed, and when you forget the glue, it was coming off with the glass.
Plus now we have all these detections like spaghetti detection, clog detection. So I mean, this new printer right here, the P2S has so many features. I even touched like 70% of them because I'm busy working, just making projects. I don't have time to play with it. Like, oh, all these new features, let me try them. Well, who cares? I just need to work. And if they work by default, this heating chamber and cooling system is actually pretty cool. It's not an actually full heated chamber, but could be could be done. Could be done. My printer is doing the purge line. Yours is printing already.
Yeah.
What layer?
It's 1.2 millimeter.
So it's 0.2, 4, 6, 8, like 7 layers? 6, 7, 7, 8 layers?
I don't know.
0.2. If you're 1.2 is 6 layers.
7, yeah.
Okay, now 7. I'm at 5 layers.
What is the most ultimate filament? The PCCF. This is the ultimate.
What is the most ultimate filament? PCCF, you said?
I said,
PCCF.
yeah.
Yeah, for all the viewers that are interested in the PCCF, I made a video about it. I didn't go into much details on how to print with it because it was a little complex. But make sure the most important thing is to dry the filament at least for 8 hours. Like crazy. If you don't dry it, it will break inside your bottom tube, it will break inside the nozzle, and you're gonna break the printer. It's just gonna go really bad. And also slow your print speed, just the outer wall. The other ones are fine. I printed a like a bracket for my P1S. I went pretty fast, but the outer wall, I went around 70, 90 millimeters per second, and it turned out absolutely insane. And I think PCCF is our CEO's favorite filament. I know he's watching.
I know, we know,
PCCF,
we know.
PCCF. CCC
Kate wrote
squad.
that she loved PLA ASD and how we showed it at Formnext. And greetings to Marek. I will forward the greetings to Marek, of course. Thank you very much. We also love ESD, but we need to make a video about it because it's a very interesting topic.
See, I don't even know what PLAESD is.
You know this electrostatic discharge.
Say again, sorry.
We had this electrostatic discharge. We had this small
Oh
container with
yeah,
the two stripes.
right,
It was
right,
cool.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I have a cool the bench is doing fine. Is your benchy 50% or 100%?
30, no, 50.
No, I mean the size.
50.
Are you sure? It looks way bigger than mine. Or
Maybe
am
it's
I
because the camera angle or something.
or yeah, the Prusa tool head is actually pretty big. Anyways, I was gonna say that a couple of influencers, if you can call them so, Italians, they told me that they tried our samples from Formnext for the conductive PLA, and they followed the instruction on the website, but they couldn't manage to get it to work. So maybe we should make a video about it because
I
I have a
think I have
couple.
this filament, so
I don't, so maybe you should do that because I remember that I told you when we were there that I had this idea of making a sort of a panel that when you touch it, you trigger something that connects, with conductive PLA with electronics. So, but I don't have it, so we'll see.
I will think about what to do and I will create a video. Of course, I'm gonna create a lot of educational videos and quick videos how to work with your printer. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. It's gonna be a lot of content. So
I'm gonna
good.
show very quickly uh, the our channel. Just let me go right here and let's see if it works. And there we go. And we're back.
Yeah.
Did we
Harris wrote
have
that the ESD should be
any
printed slow and hot. We will see.
conductive filaments should be printed? Okay. Did we have any other things on the topic? Oh yeah, the biggest project you've ever made. We have still
My or yours?
4 minutes for the benchy. Anyways, what was your biggest project ever made?
The stand-up paddleboard, of course, by size and the time.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't expect it's gonna take so much time because first of all, printing 2.4 meters long part for stand-up paddleboard takes 50 hours. So
50.
times 6, it took 300 hours just to print those.
That is
And then you
crazy.
need to glue it together and put epoxy on it and stuff like that. So it took much more than I expected. And we had a lot of heat this summer. We had 30 degrees, 32 degrees, and my printer was having issues with the clogs because of the heat creep, because I had 28 at home, so it was having trouble. So I needed to wait a little bit for colder months, for colder weeks, and then I finished the project. So, but it was successful. You can find the video and the shorts on our channel. It was working, so pretty
Yeah,
good
let
job.
me see if
15
I could
kilograms.
found it. Also, I want to point out that while we're talking, our HTPLA is doing great. So
Yeah,
just
I
launch
have
a print.
73%.
I'm at 86. 86%. Oh yeah, I found the
Oh,
video.
conductive. Okay, sorry, Heather.
I think I found the video of you with the 3D print huge subboard. Yeah, pedal 2. Yeah. Let me show them. YouTube. We are almost done with the 3D benchy. Oh my god, it's so tiny. I think this is the smallest 3D benchy that I've ever printed.
It's quite cute.
So small, so tiny. But the other great thing is seeing the printer going really fast at the top, but consider that it's 50% scale, and it's going really fast, and it's still standing. So kudos to HTPLA. We have 9 viewers, and please make a video with PLA. Oh yeah, that was done already. Not ESDs, low and hard conductive filaments. Okay. Finish up. Product cooler. Nice.
I have a plan. I have a
What's your
plan. If
plan?
I'm gonna buy, if I'm gonna buy the index system for Core One, and if it's gonna work good and it's gonna be like okay, I'm gonna upgrade my MK4S to Core One and buy another set.
Crazy. Yeah, you should do that. You should definitely do that. You're a Prusa guy, so yeah. If I was you, I already had it. Nice.
It's funny that they like to continue the platform. Like if you bought MK4 2 years ago, you can upgrade it to Core One Plus and have every single thing.
My print is finished.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah, let me take it out of the
So
buildings.
your printer was warming up longer, but the print was faster.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. It takes quite a good 5 minutes, sometimes 7 minutes. I did turn off the auto bed leveling because it was already leveled. So that would have added like 5 more minutes maybe. But yeah, let's get the printout. A little bit of music.
I don't like the Core One because of this slow start, also because it's totally unnecessary.
Yeah, it came out like nothing. Came out crazy good. Hold on a sec. Let me.
Oh no! Oh no!
What happened?
The top looks bad.
What happened? Uh, okay. Oh, snap. Well, mine turned out great. Mine turned out absolutely great. Ah, gosh. Yeah. I don't know if you can guys see it, but yeah. Of course, it's really small.
I don't know what happened with the top. I think it was, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I think it was probably oozing a little bit. I found a little bit of
I think it's
oozing, like a stringy.
not not cooling fast enough.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not bad at all. Let me remove my face if I can show this 3D print a little better. Oh, there you go. There you go. So first layer,
Your front looks like mine
perfect.
front.
Honestly,
Where's the camera here?
it's perfect. It's unfortunate that we didn't have enough time to print a big one like a normal one, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, the big one will look better, I think, because you have more room to like put the filament.
Yeah, this is one something that I want to point out about the HT filament because we need to talk about it because we made so many videos. The thing is, uh, it varies the result depending on the color. For example, lighter
Sometimes,
colors,
yes.
from my little experience, all the time, like brighter colors, white, beige, yellows, they tend to be more brittle. For some reason, the pigmentation does influence the mixture of the filaments. Darker colors are easier to print. Obviously, it's not the case of CF filaments, but in the case of the HTPLA, our HTPLA, I found that the beige, um, I was having a lot of issues, even adhesion, warping. But then in the video that I made, I showed how to fix it. But that just specifically for lighter colors. For example, this one, if I was gonna print it with the beige, I am sure 100% it was gonna fail. It was gonna fail maybe after 10 layers. It was gonna snap off right away. And but this one
When
was
you drop it
stuck
on a
pretty well.
desk,
Hmm?
when you drop it on a desk, it makes this weird different sound, like different noise of plastic. Try yourself.
Uh,
It's like it sounds like it's full inside.
well, I never paid attention to the noise to be honest, but yeah. Anyways, I think the result is, I mean, speaks for itself. Considering that the overhang, of course, is super small, so we don't have a proper comparison to kind of see. But
Yeah, I
I
had the
mean,
same problem with this one.
super small. Well, that's because of the cooling, as usual. The bench is designed for that. Everyone, I
Yeah, but
remember, including myself, when I was starting printing 3D benches, and I have, I don't know, maybe 60 benches so far with all the tests that I've done. It's all collecting them in a corner. I remember like, oh gosh, I cannot get this to be smooth and nice and blah blah blah. And then after a while, realize, okay, it's supposed to be like this because it shows how the cooling system of your printer goes if you tweak it, if you increase it or decrease it, and that's why the front of the 3D Benchy is designed this way. So, alrighty, let's throw it in the bin. No, actually, I'm gonna keep it. I'm never
I,
throw it or put it away.
I have I, I have few benches, and my favorite is from ASA with the CF. It looks like the G's or stuff like that. Wait a minute,
Oh
just
yeah.
get the focus. Yeah,
Whoa, it's
and it's
matte. I love the
it's
matte
pretty
finish.
clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, But the
Almost like
best quality I got from
the Kevlar.
Crystal PLA.
Yeah. Crystal.
Crystal PLA was just like, yeah.
You should increase the walls
And
so
this
you
was
don't
printed
see
on,
the infill.
it was printed on MK4S, so there's like no issues at all. So it's like, yeah. I think the Crystal PLA, it's a little bit more rigid and it's cooling much better.
Yeah.
So this is why everything went perfect and it's a little bit matte.
Before we end the live stream, I wanted to show my favorite. I mean, my biggest project. I'll grab it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Let's see what he had, what he made, the biggest one. In terms of size or in terms of time and,
In terms of both.
labor?
In terms of both.
Sometimes the biggest project, it's not the biggest size because printer do work for you.
Yeah.
But the rest.
Ready? And here we go.
Ooh, that's nice. Doesn't look like 3D printed at all.
I know. That's when you spent 2 months making it.
I know.
And I can see the eyes are lighting up, but if I click the jaw, it makes a sound.
Ooh.
And it opens, and then click again. Also, the little chin opens up as well. You can go this way. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Very, very cool.
So this is just to show what a 3D printer can do, what just a simple little string of filament PLA can do. It's just about your imagination, the creativity, and time, if you have, because I think I printed 5 of these, of the faceplates, 5 of them to get to this point. And I think I printed 3 of the jaw pieces, 3 of this jaw pieces, 3 of them. The dome, I was lucky. I only printed 1. And the paint, I ordered from the USA, because in Italy we don't have this kind of anodized, because it's an anodized paint that basically underneath is exactly the same as this, but if you spray it on the top, it creates this amazing effect. So yeah, I'm really proud of this one.
It looks amazing. Seriously.
Thanks, buddy.
I think I also wanted to print one, but it's like too much work for me. I prefer smaller projects. I like plenty of small projects.
Oh yeah, but if you don't want to wait, if you don't want to waste time and spend too much time printing those things, you can do one thing.
What we gonna see? Spider-Man.
This was printed with HS PLA, high-speed PLA, so pretty cool.
Okay. I think my connection is getting a little bit laggy.
All right, so yeah, this was a project that I did with HS PLA, high-speed PLA, Spectrum Filaments, and yeah, you don't have to do any sanding, just glue. And this is TPU, black TPU that I had laying around there just from Amazon. Unfortunately, I didn't have any Spectrum Filaments TPU, but this is general, no brands, just Amazon. So, but I realized, like, why not using that as the webs, and then just a little bit of glue, and the pattern is actually all 3D printed. In fact, it took more than a day just to print the whole dome, more than a day, because It goes really slow. It does like goes
Yeah.
like that, and it's there's no in feel. Basically, it's all just walls, and it's super sturdy. For cosplayer, is just top of the line. Thanks, Spidey.
Looks like, yeah. Okay, let's sum up the live stream. Thank you very much for attending.
Thanks, everyone.
I think it was pretty fun. So maybe next stream will be next week, similar time, or we will give you a reminder on our channel so you know when it's gonna be. It's not gonna be a surprise anymore.
Or if you guys have like a preferred day, like for example, oh, Sunday would be better for a live stream, or Thursday, Fridays, you know, evening after dinner. But yeah,
It was nice to talk with you, Alessio, and nice to chat about printers and filaments. Thank you very much, everyone,
absolutely.
for joining us in chat.
We can talk about
That's
this
all
for other 2 hours probably.
probably is.
All right, guys, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell to get a notification for our latest video, and thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, Rafal.
See you,
Bye,
Alessio.
everyone.
See you
See
guys.
ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.